going on, everybody? How are you doing? So what are we talking about today? We're talking about some blues phrasing, as soon as I get my hair on my face, for beginners. So these are just great little tips to add if you want that bluesy sound. Now, I'm not playing a bluesy guitar, I don't have a bluesy tone, but that doesn't mean you can't add that bluesy flavor to your playing. All my words were getting ready to come out at once. I'm like, fight through it. Now, if you want tabs for this lesson, they're down below. You can also hit that subscribe button to be notified when we post videos all the time. And let's just go ahead and jump into this one. There's a few different areas I want to hit on for some, just adding that little bit of blues flavor to your playing. So example number 1, what are we going to be doing here? We're going to add a little bit of a slide. So this is not too difficult of a move. To me, this adds like a certain bluesiness to stuff. If you start from, we'll take our A minor pentatonic scale, for example. Okay, if we're playing through that, so if you don't know it, it'd be 5-8 on the low E, 5-7 on the A, 5-7 on the D, 5-7 on the G, 5-8 on the B, and 5-8 on the high. So, okay, and then descend it. Now, what we could do is, basically, you go to a note that's not part of that scale. So we're going to go to this little section right here. If we're descending, it's going to go 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. So instead of going from 5 to 7, I'm going to be sliding from 6. So I'm actually going to start on a note that's out of key and slide into one that is in key. So if you like a little phrase. It adds a little bit of bluesiness to your phrasing. And it's not that difficult. Like I said, you just you go from a note that's not in the scale and you play it, but you quickly slide up to the note that is in key. So that's a pretty simple one. So like I said, I'm just going 6 slide to 7. Then I go to 5 on the G. Then I do the same thing on the E. Then I go to 7 on the D. It kind of ends the phrase. Kind of got a little bit of a hint of blues to it. Now, one way to add some blues phrasing to you is to work on your bends a lot. I know in the beginning, bends are tough. It's a very difficult technique to really get underneath our fingers and to get going with, but it's so crucial in blues, In jazz, there's not a whole lot of bending. In blues, there is a whole lot of bending. So to add that, bluesiness to it, practice bending up to the next note in a scale. So what I mean by that is, so if we're playing box 1, that's what we're going to be basing these out of. Now, if you don't know box 2, it'll be a little more difficult. But if you know box 2, on the high E and B string, box 2 would go like this: 8, 10, 8, 10 on the high. This is a small little snippet of box 2. Now, instead of going like this, if we were to go to a 5, 8, 10, a blues guy is going to bend it. Something like that. So really work on those bends. What I'm doing is I'm bending that 8th fret note up to pitch of the 10th fret unbent. I went a little bit flat there at the end. But that's how you kind of like work on adding those bends. You can do it anywhere once you know like 2 boxes of your scale. There you have it. So let's add one more to this little onslaught of bluesiness. Now we're actually going to be using our blues scale this time, so it's a little bit different. This one's going to go like this: 5-8 on the low, 5-6-7, 5-7, 5-7, 8, and 5-8, 5-8. So we have. Now we're going to be going like this. Oh, sorry. And it's the way that I'm picking this one that makes it, it can be more bluesy. Blues players that I have this really like percussive, poppy sound, and I'm kind of applying that to this. I'm going. So I'm simply just going 7 to 5 on the G, but I go and I let my pick touch the string again. That way, it gives you a real short note. Then you go up to the D string. Then I go to the A string, which is going to be 7, 6, 5. And I'm gonna go to 8 on the low E, and then 5 on the low E. I think before I went down to 3, but 8 works fine. So, sorry. And there you have it. Well, alrighty, thank you all so much for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed that video, got something out of it, and you're bluesing it out of control right now. Just make sure you don't blues control. Oh, okay, that was a bad joke. But check out these 2 videos right over here. Hit the subscribe button, and I guess I'm just gonna sit here and wait on you to do that. I'm not going anywhere till you hit that subscribe button. I'm waiting. I am totally waiting. Actually, you know what? I have stuff I need to go do. So I guess I'm gonna trust that you're gonna do that. So I'll see you later.